They start on the ground with McCaffrey. By midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their. Has him at the 45 already. To throw, it's touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, 55 yards. And the plays to take the early lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6. Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite.
And right away, he lost the football. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, there's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. The Lance now to throw. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown. Brandon Ayuk. 37 yards. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Gold with the extra point, and the lead is up to 8.
Makes the score Niners 14, Dolphins 6.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Right now they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football certainly paramount right now.
Yeah, and it's not just the guy who dropped it on the last drive, is it? That means everyone who might touch the ball is getting the same message. Guys, ball security, paramount. Let's take care of it, and if we do, we've got a chance to put points on the board.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Escaping the pressure right. Got a man complete to Cedric Wilson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. On play action, here's Tua. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. And again, it's Tagovailoa. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. First carry for Raheem Mostert. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Second down, here's Mostert again. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Raheem Mostert with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Dolphins have come back to make it a 2-point game. The Tua going to try and throw for it. Dancing to his left. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Lance and the 49ers now. 1st and 10 at their own 42. And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. That time, Bradley Chubb shooting in there for the sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now the Dolphins are going to take another timeout here. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Throwing now is Lance. And he finds Tyler Kroft. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down, Lance. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down. These 2 teams all tied after 1. Lance now on 1st down. Flush to his right. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Lance. Another grab here for the dynamic Christian McCaffrey. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. He'll get it inside the 20. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Slant route connects with Deebo Samuel. And the 49ers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Lance going to throw. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half, as his guys have now moved out in front. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball, or are we cool to do it here in football, pardon?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary, or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they're going to continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
Now it's Gold after splitting the uprights to kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. He's at the 40. The 20. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Miami.
I can't help it, partner. I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games in a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this. empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. And he will not get there as the try for 2 is unsuccessful. And they will remain down by a point. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions.
He's got a man complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Now this one complete on the slant route. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Niners go up by 2 touchdowns. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass.
Defensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Tua sets up to pass it.
That's caught. Waddle on the left side.
And they're going to get this up to midfield. From midfield, here's Tua. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down.
Tua. Open man is Waddle, complete.
And he's got some space here. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 42 yards. And the Dolphins get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Let's go, D, let's go. Now let's get there.
They'll try and throw for it. Steps away to his left. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. After the sack on 1st down, Lance. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Noah Igbenogany. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. After the turnover, it's Tua. That one complete to Hill. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tua forced out to his left. But he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a 1st down. Here's Tua. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Mike 48. You got nothing. You got nothing. Bang. Hey, switch gears. Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic. Hey, watch the leg. Check 99. Check 99. Watch twist.
Tua, the final shot before half. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. Fielded right around the 8. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
A big play there for the Niners. 42 yards.
On play action, Lance. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Off of play action, here's Lance. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Here's Lance to throw it. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the 49ers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Taken from about the 12. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
It's a Green Bay. Makes it 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Let's go now. Red, 38. Fury, yellow. Chalk, 17.
Check, 48's the mic. Man out, man out, man out, man out. 48's Mike, 48's Mike. Watch the run, watch the run, watch the run.
Hurry.
Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. Being chased out left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Watch safety screen, watch safety screen.
Blaster, stick. Ready.
Lance now on 1st down. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen...
That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted. East Coast and 6'4s hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
Cut it with the business. West Coast rocking them Timberlands, deep up in them trenches. It's we want the finer things that's expensive. To hit them either close range or at a distance. If God for me, why bother? I got my game from the Godfather. Top of the food chain, rock bottom. And handle my business when it was my problem. G. Flossing with a gold chain. I got my Turkish robe with matching gold things. Bomber jacket in the winter, it's a cold game. I met some East Coast up in Spokane. Some of the realest in this dope game. I got my curly top looking like special ed. Clean fade on the side, bumping that red head. Clean tags when I ride, ducking the feds. East Coast, they get that bread. You you end up dead. Them West Coast, they leave that spray. And now you got all in your dread head.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted.
Still trying to the riches.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. Takes it at the 7. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Calling no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Mixon. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Burrow now off the bootleg. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete.
That's what it is, baby. That's what it is.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase
72 yards.
And the Bengals are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Well, Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 18. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes.
Pass on the out route caught by Smith-Schuster. Mahomes finding Juju there for the Kansas City first.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. B.J. Hill, now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play.
We were wondering what they would do defensively to disrupt Patrick Mahomes. Sacking him on the first drive, that's a really good way to set a tone.
The last thing you want to do is let him get established in the pocket where he can set his feet and throw wherever he wants to. Even though he does it well on the run and on the move, you definitely want to get him off the spot in the pocket.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep over the middle.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Logan Wilson.
Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
From the 30. Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Again, it's Mixon. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support. And I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Here's Burrow. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Jamar Chase, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bengals have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and it's now 14-0. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and that'll make the score 14-0.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it, and when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Buying time to his left. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Down at the 35, it'll be 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Check it back.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Go, go, go. 51, Mike. Mike 51. Watch the run. Watch the run. Attack, attack.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. First catch on that one for Kelce, and it's a first down.
57's the mic. Mark 57. Hey, watch the slant.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Right there in the middle. 55. Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. We got this.
Following the penalty, they'll go back to the run game. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On second and a couple, Mahomes. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, a 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Chiefs go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
And someone a little too eager to block this extra point. Henceforth the flag. So jumping from his free safety spot.
That tells you how aggressive they are on defense, doesn't it? They get everyone involved. He was a little too fast on that play.
Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. Mahomes will throw for it. It's complete. And he is not going to be able to break free as they wrap him up right at the line of scrimmage. And the try for 2 is going to come up empty. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
Any team that successfully runs a toss play cannot do it with an offensive line that can't move. You've got to have mobile players, especially those tackles, who can move laterally and seal the edge in order for the back to get upfield.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Once again, they run with Mixon. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Here we go. Right 80. Right up. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On second down, here's Mixon. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Third and 2, now Burrow. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now it's Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. Oh, great grab by Chase. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Burrow going to get this out to Boyd on the perimeter. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
After the penalty, it's Mixon. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. And that's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now Burrow sliding out of the pocket. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Hayden Hurst as the first half is winding down. And the Bengals will extend their lead here just before halftime. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. This is intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go in at the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points? While the old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. Escaping the pressure right. His throw incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
Watch the twist, watch the twist. 50 seconds to Mike. 50 seconds to Mike. Watch the slant, watch the slant. Shit. Yellow.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. On play action, it's Mahomes. Rolling to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Throwing now is Mahomes. On the move to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Mahomes. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Von Bell.
And the Bengals are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown.
This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. You know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points, now they're back down to a one-score deficit. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Bengals drive about to get going. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be priority number one because margin for error is starting to slip away. Now it's down to a one-score game.
Third quarter action from Kansas City. 2nd down and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Burrow hooking up with Higgins for a Bengal first down. Mixon running wide side. They'll get it across the 35. It'll be 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, Burrow. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From midfield now, Burrow. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw here on target to Hurst. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A gain there of 21 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 38. Now it's Burrow. Throw left side complete. That's Boyd. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Now Burrow on 1st down. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Throwing again, it's Burrow.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Justin Reed.
And the Chiefs are right back in this football game.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard. Play action. Now it's Mahomes.
A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
His struggles finding open receivers continue. I don't know the last time I saw him this inconsistent throwing the football.
It would be hard to find a date when he was this inconsistent. You know, in his locker, he keeps the word poise printed on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. He needs to find that poise right now.
He certainly does. In fact, I would suggest he laminate it.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
57, Mike, 57. And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
Now Mahomes on the bootleg. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Now Mahomes got to have this one. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down on a well-designed play there. That gets him 16 to move the chains. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They go play action. Now Mahomes. That is caught by Smith-Schuster. A big play there for KC. 44 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. And now defensively they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Rolling to his right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Mecole Hardman from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. They'll try and throw for it. And he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game now tied here in the 4th. Set to go now with the kickoff. These 2 teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half. Give them 17 and a Cincinnati first down. Whistles and a timeout at the 2:05 mark. So this defense wanting to get one more pause in before the 2-minute warning, and they do just that. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And that winds up a decent run, and it also takes us to the 2-minute warning. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Here we go.
2nd and 5. Burrow will throw. That's complete to Chase. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Burrow. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Burrow. And that is incomplete. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown. And they've broken our tie here in the final minute.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown. Late in the game, they look like they're in control. But still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Mahomes. Flush to his right. Complete, Valdez-Scantling. And he takes this almost to midfield. So they needed a pretty good-sized play, and they got it. Mahomes to throw it. Steps away. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. One final shot now. I'm not even sure he can get it to the end zone, though, from this distance.
That's going to take as much arm as he has, and you actually have to plan for the contingency. Maybe you're playing a tip. Try and get someone down who can tip it up and keep it for your own team and try and get to the end zone that way.
Dancing to his left. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. And the Bengals are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Kansas City, so long, everybody.
Some done woke up in me. I've been going crazy. I've been doing my thing. They not ready for me. Y'all been playing with me. No time for the silly games, games, games. God damn, it really must be so intimidating. But I gotta be great. That's the God up in me. Whoa, yeah. cooking out the basement. And this game needs some saving. And I'm ready for the action. Cause I'm tired of the acting. What happened to being great? What happened to being fashionably late? What happened to rocking shows? What happened to spitting flows? Been wearing the cons and the pros. Feel like I'm the only pro. If we gon' go, then go. We could take it toe to toe. I've been doing everything you've been doing, but I'm really doing more. I'm about to explode. You gon' need someone to hold me. They cannot hold me, yeah. Slowly, ain't no more taking it slowly, yeah. Holy, you're dealing with something that's holy, yeah. Hold me, I need somebody to hold me. Nothing's for certain, but this I know. Life is but moments that come and go. Tomorrow may never come, but the memories live on.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami.
Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Miami Dolphins.
Evan McPherson has this one teed up.
And we are underway from Miami.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. They fake the handoff. Now Tua.
Now he's flushed out left.
This will be caught. It's Waddle.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Jalen Waddle,
74 yards.
And the Dolphins are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, one word for that opening play call, and that is aggressive, but it worked. First play from scrimmage, long touchdown pass.
Well, let's be honest about it. In our production meeting last night, we talked about when would the secondary get tested. I did not say they'd get tested on play number 1. I knew as the game went along, they would take their shots. But that, as you said, a bold strike and very successful right out of the gate.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10
at the 20. The drive will commence with a run by Mixon. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He's going to look deep down the field. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Touchdown, Bengals.
Jamar Chase on a touchdown throw from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead.
Partner, remember that old film of Peyton Manning going through the route tree with his great receivers in Indianapolis? I think we're seeing the results of the same type of work here today. These guys know each other so well, they don't even have to call the play. They can just look each other and know the route that's going to be run, and usually the connection is perfect.
They'll let Mixon try and run it in. And he is into the end zone to give him a 2-point lead.
And so they run it in on the 2-point try. You know, so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2. Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab it before it goes, you've got no shot then.
Drill, 52.
Tua now on 1st down. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
Here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 25 yards that time.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Burrow on play action. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow.
He will find his man Chase complete.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Jamar Chase
with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you...
And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Javon Holland.
Well, there's some excitement, right? Go for 2, and instead it gets picked off. And how about the return? Give him a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rallied.
Exactly, and getting back there and making the tackle and not giving up 2 points themselves.
The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Another try after the first down sack. Tua.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Jesse Bates.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Out to his left.
Throwing for Chase on the crosser. He's got it.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 32-yard line. He'll buy some time right to Mixon on the check down. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Here we go. 11,
They go play action with Burrow. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. Here's Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. Touchdown!
Joe Mixon.
31 yards.
And the Bengals have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield in the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that. Often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
And Burrow's going to look to throw for it.
And he is into the end zone for 2 more as the lead moves up to 16. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Tua now on 1st down. Steps away to his left.
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time.
Picked up by, and now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
And the Dolphins are going to have it here just past the 25.
Well, do you want to unpack that one, or do you want me to?
You're the boss.
We get the interception, then really he's just too loose with the football on the return, and he coughs it right back up the other way.
I've seen this happen in an NFL game, and boy, did it cost someone. San Francisco at Atlanta a few seasons ago. Atlanta throws the interception. San Francisco runs it back. Game is salted away. Fumbles on the return. Atlanta gets it back, drives down, kicks the game-winning field goal.
How about that? And a crazy situation we just saw there.
That swung out to Mostert.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let this one go. Deep left sideline. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to pass. Tua. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Open man is Hill. He's got it.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa being chased out left.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. On 2nd down, Mostert.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run here with Mostert.
He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3. They'll try it now with Mostert.
But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki.
And the Dolphins are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Here's Mostert.
And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown.
Raheem Mostert
as the first half is winding down.
And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Mike McDaniel, no hesitation on his end. He's telling his offense to go for 2. Tua going to try and throw for it.
And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Bengals drive about to get going.
And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range. Burrow's throw here into the hands of Boyd.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there of 22. First down. Here's Burrow. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. The
chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And Burrow going to keep it himself.
And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. Field goal unit not out there. They want 6 before halftime. On 2nd and goal, here's an option play left. And he's going to go down in the field of play. So they say no to the field goal try, and time has run out on this first half. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3.
Fields it right around the goal line. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
On 3rd down, Burrow. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Hurst. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10.
And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got to stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
Tua to try again on 2nd down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Bengals will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 42-yard line. Inside handoff to Mixon. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
In motion left goes Boyd.
11.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Burrow. Open man is Higgins. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
12.
And they go play action now. Burrow. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
Fourth down. Here's Joe Burrow. And he'll find Chase on the right side, complete. And he'll be out of bounds. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver. They get the first down. It's now 1st and goal.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now Burrow. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. 3rd and goal. Burrow. And oh, no, he lost the football.
Here we go.
Burrow going for it on 4th. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10. He'll look to Mostert to start things out.
3 yards on the pickup there. And Tagovailoa working out of the gun.
That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
Up the middle they go with Mostert.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
40 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So they'll stay on the ground with Mostert.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. From the 39, Tua. Flushed out right. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Eli Apple.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Slot man moves right. They will throw on first down with Burrow. And his throw here is incomplete.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
Play action. It's Burrow. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Jamar Chase, 29 yards. And the Bengals have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Keeps himself upright. Floating one, incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Here's Tua. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Tua going to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Bengals are going to have it here at their own 15. Down under 2 minutes to go.